of my biggest achievements during NYC was purchasing a land. So yes, I purchased the land at the age of 23, y'all. I don't really care how many other people out there have purchased like 5 lands, but this was an achievement for me. Because in the past days, we see our parents basically buying lands. In fact, if you want to know that somebody is rich, they probably have a lot of land in Lagos and in other states. And currently, if there's a particular parent that didn't buy land when every other person was buying land, the question that we are having for them right now is that what were you doing when every other person was buying the land, right? And this is respectfully speaking. Truth be told, they might have put their investments in other things like the education of their children. I mean, I mentioned that in the last video, the different types of investments. However, I didn't want my children to ask me that question because one of the reasons why our parents didn't want to buy land then was probably due to the scam issue. Like, oh, it was either too expensive or the people that they saw, they weren't trustworthy enough. But investment is a risk, however little, right? So I decided that I got an opportunity during NYSC. We had bond homes come to the orientation camp to tell us about doing an installmental payment in order to purchase the land. Of course, land is land, but land is not land because I didn't purchase the land in Lagos, right? It was outside Lagos, so Ogun State. But land is land. So I bought the land. And was I scared when I was getting started? Of course I was scared. But I thought, again, investment is a risk, right? And I just decided that, you know what, I'm going to put my mind off this particular amount of money and just keep saving it with them, so to speak. I thought, what if they run away with this? I'm like, yeah, well, I've learned my lesson and the next time I'll do my due diligence, right? And then I also thought, since they came to the NYC camp, the government will not have brought in, fraudulent people, so there should be a bit of authenticity to them. So I decided to put down money instrumentally. Now the good question is, how did this happen? And for me, that's the reason why you have streams of income. So at the time we had the NYSC Alawi, I had the money from my PPA. I was doing academic research work, presentation and seminar, proposal write-ups for undergraduates then. And yes, I had income from there as well. So I could survive on 2 of the income, and then the 1 extra income, I just put it in as the instrumental payment. There was a particular time where there was an issue with my CDS and I didn't get paid Alawi for that month. Of course, I couldn't save into the investment, the instrumental payment for the land, right? I couldn't save it for that particular month. But the next month, I tried to double up and then put in double of the money. That is what I should have paid then in the previous month and what I should have paid in this month. I just put it together and put it as my instrumental payment. I got receipts in my email, everything was very smooth, and then I got my CFO. Of course, this is not a paid advert, I'm just telling you what I did, and this is the reason why I think you should have streams of income. Of course, your own situation might not be as mine, and perhaps you have a lot of bills, you have a lot of responsibility on you, and that is very much understandable. However, if you do have the investment mindset, try to get other streams of income, and then when you get other streams of income, don't use it to don't use it to survive. Don't use it to add to your living, right? Just act like that extra stream of income did not come, right? And then put it into like an investment plan, like something like what I did, and then of course you can purchase it. Something else is that when I received gifts, like cash gifts, I wasn't expecting the money in the first place, so why should I spend the money? So yeah, I put in the money, in the land payment, and pretty much that's how we got a land, guys. So yeah, there are always investment opportunities when you have the mindset. But of course, then again, the question, if you have never saved before, how would you be disciplined enough to let go of that amount of money when an investment opportunity comes? Do you get it? That's why it's always good to even start with just saving. Okay, anyways, till next time, stay chilled, share this video with your tribe, as I love to say, and then turn on notifications so that you see the next set of video that the next video I'm going to be posting in the money series. Also subscribe if you have not. All right, share. Bye.